To the Mad Outdoor Show. Once again, been a long time since seen you folks. This is kind of a sad episode for me to make. I was not very successful this season. I mean, I consider myself a trophy hunter, but I am not a good one. I've gotten a lot of requests for tag soup. How do you make tag soup? And like, people, this is so freaking easy that it's beyond easy. If you're a crappy trophy hunter, such as myself, I just go ahead and I tend to use, I'm going to take you right through this today here. Today, because of the shortage of chicken noodle soup, this is right, we have the coronavirus going on. We're going to go ahead and use tomato soup because it was the only thing left there. And there's lots of people that find comfort in tomato soup and grilled cheese. So what we're going to do here is make tomato soup tag soup. It's easy. Now I understand that if you're a person that has filled the tags for the last 10 years and this comes once every 10 years to you, you're definitely going to want to make a homemade soup. I, on the other hand, have this happen to me all the freaking time. So I went to condensed soup, and you know what? It's made this day a lot easier because this is a day of closure for me. It's a day of closure of the season. 2019 is in the books. Here's my fucking tag. Here's this fucking tag. I just want it over with, but I need to do this every year. And every hunter that has this should do this because tomorrow I'll feel fresh as a daisy. There'll be a little tip on that later. But, so, tag soup. 1 can of condensed. If you're experienced in the tag soup area, go ahead and have a condensed soup can. Tomato is what it is today. We're going to do tomato soup, and we're also going to do a grilled cheese, ham, and tag sandwich with it. Now, this, because I have a second tag, I'm just going to go ahead and do that. This is going to require at least 1 shot of vodka right now. Here it is. Yep, how's vodka? Then you just chase it with your bush latte, which I have made Clamato. Yep, did that. So, here's the deal, folks. I have this deer tag right here. This is my bow tag. This is $250. $250, and I just blew it. Didn't shoot it. I'm not eating it. It's not. It's just a waste. Take this over here to the pot of soup. Right there you can see I've got the tomato soup. We're just going to go ahead and you want to cut this into bite-sized sections. So I like to cross-cut it. I feel that's a good way to do this is just go ahead and cross-cut this like so. Because you're going to have to eat it whether you like it or not. But this gives you such important closure on your hunting season. It lets you start the new one. You want to start the new one fresh. Here we go. Oh, you got to get in the fucking pot, though. This is so sad. I had a spot on the wall for this deer. Never fucking worked out for me or nothing. It fucking sucks. It sucks. You can't put words in my mouth. I worked my ass off. I hunted like 15 or 16 days for this fucking deer. I never fucking got a look at it. The muddy cameras, they work perfectly. They did. But they took pictures when I wasn't there. 'Cause the deer never came about. What you do is you cut that tag up in there. You cut the whole damn tag up. It's taking a lot longer than I thought I would have filmed.
God damn it. I mean, I had a deer that I wanted to shoot, but it just didn't work out for me. Everybody has this happen to them, but you gotta have this tag soup in order to get this done. It's over. It's over. Just fucking have another shot, you know? Like, you cannot have another shot. Yeah, that's a shot. Chase it with a beer. Red beer from Clamato. Second meal I'm gonna prepare for you guys today because I have more tags that need to be eaten. Pardon me. I have another tag here. This is a turkey tag. I waited over a year to make tag soup out of this, but it's been so hard because turkeys are such a dumb freaking animal that I can't believe I couldn't kill one. One turkey would have fed me for 3, 4, 5 days, but I couldn't do it. So I have a turkey tag here. So what I'm gonna make for you guys is a grilled cheese, ham, and tag sandwich. Turkey tag, by the way. So what we're gonna do here is I have buttered both sides of the bread. Both sides. And then on the inside, I have also Grey Poupon. Where would life be without Grey Poupon? So, now we're going to place the ham. This is Black Forest ham if you're really curious. I mean, any kind of ham is going to work for you, but we're going to put the tag on right there. And we're going to go ahead and place some cheese on that. We're going to take another shot because it hurts so fucking bad. Jeez Christ. Amen, brother. We're going to put this on. Flip that right there on the fire. I already preheated the oven. Get that cooking. Stir our soup in here. As you can see, I got the tag soup going. This is just, I just can't believe that I kind of fucking hurt, but it's okay. I just tag soup, you know? Nobody wants to eat the tag soup, but god dang it, we're all human. Sometimes the critters just get the best of us. So, we're just gonna let that simmer for a bit. We're gonna get this plated up here. I guess gotta get this heated up. Like I said, folks, this is a very emotional day. I mean, how much time have you spent away from your home? How much time have you said, I just want to go one more time? I just want to. And you go out there and you sit there and you know what? Maybe you enjoyed yourself just sitting there watching the birds because you weren't watching the deer or you weren't watching the turkeys. But you were just trying to enjoy yourself in the outdoors. But, you know, you feel like you gotta bring something back all the time. And then you end up eating tag soup. I mean, I'm not a trophy hunter, but god dang it, I
I ate tag soup this year. It's okay. You guys can eat tag soup too. This is gonna be fucking good. It's not as bad as the guy thinks. You just gotta fucking grit down, eat it. Sometimes it happens. Let's see how the tag soup's going. Oh, shucks. Gotta have that on. It's official. Tag soup's looking good. That stuff is cooking good. See, when they just start falling down there, that's what you want. No real secret recipe to tag soup. Everybody has thought that tag soup is a secret recipe. Really, what it is failure into condensed soup. That's all you gotta fucking do. Is put failure in condensed soup with 1 can of water, and you're done. It's great. It's great. It'll warm you right up. Trust me, I know. I do it all the time. I can smell this son of a bitch cooking. Oh yeah, look at that. That's about looking like a perfect sandwich. Got a nice tag in there. Now this tag, actually, I'll be honest with you, is a 2018 tag. So this fucking tag is aged just perfect. It's kind of like a fine wine. But this has really hurt me I've lived with this tag for now 2 years. 2 years, people. How can you, this is a great sense of relief that I have got this tag and I have closed it down. You just can't, I'm sorry. It's just, you don't know what, goes on in my head. But if I don't fill the tag, I am condemned. I gotta take another shot. Fuck the shot, I'm just gonna go for the bottle. Holy yuck! So that makes me feel a lot better about today, but we're gonna keep going with that because that's just the way it is. A day of tag soup is a day of just fucking drunkenness. Amen, brother. Whew. Here we go. This thing's smoking nicely. You can also smoke your tags first, like on a Traeger. If you are so fortunate to have a Traeger grill, which I do, and I thought about smoking this on a Traeger. That is pretty fucking burnt, but we'll just go ahead and eat that the way it is. And plate that just like so. We're good. Everything is good and golden and black. It's black as, yeah. Well, see how easy this cuts. If you cook it just right, it's just so tender. You want this. So tender. It's so tender. It's fucking hot though. Oh. Sometimes the guy just needs to use a sharper knife, cut with a hammer. Oh, shucks. You don't want to miss out on your tag, so we're going to go ahead and put that back in there. That back. So it kind of looks like a bit of a over easy egg right there. I'm going to plate up some soup. That spatula right there. Well, I've had a few shots, as you've seen, but I'm going to go ahead and dish this up.
Well, fuck it. We're just gonna go ahead and do the 4 on my hand kind of thing. Then what you do is you put that right there on your saucer. Okay, you make sure you get your knife out of the way, okay? You don't want your knife in the way, this knife in the way, go put that in the sink. Real quick. Now here's what you do, you Facebook that shit, because that's fucking good. Yep, got it. Send that to your friends. They all know you're mourning. This is a mourning day. This is a turkey tag I never filled 2 years ago. Yeah, we know how turkeys are, right? Don't we, Sam? Don't we? Yeah, fucking turkeys. And then them deer. I mean, what, 20 days? 20 days of hunting. 20 days. It's just, it's not fair, folks. But you gotta take a little sip of the tag soup. Tastes like shit, but guess what? That's what you get when you don't fill your tag, folks. You don't get meat. You get tag fucking soup. Let's go shoot the bow in the archery range. Come on. So, you just watched me shoot, eat turkey tag soup. See that right there? That's a turkey. We'll sign off with this. We'll shoot that turkey right where it hurts. I think I'm gonna get tag soup next to it. Thanks for coming, folks. I'm signing off.